All right, just a few items at the top, and I have a bit of a hard out shortly after 2. I'll be upstairs for people with follow-up questions, but we'll try to get to as many as possible. I just wanted to recap just a few of the announcements made today on supply chains. It's a huge announcement, so I wanted to make sure everybody was following it very closely. Thanks to the President's executive order in February, the launch of the Supply Chain Disruptions Task Force in June, and the appointment of a dedicated port envoy in August, public and private sector leaders took another important step in coming together today to speed up the shipment of goods throughout the country by moving towards 24/7 operations. Today, the Port of Los Angeles is expanding to 24/7 operations, which means it has nearly doubled the hours that cargo will be able to move out of its docks. This follows the same commitment from the Port of Long Beach a few weeks ago. The International Longshore and Warehouse Union has announced its members will work those extra shifts, adding needed capacity to clear existing backlogs. Large companies are announcing they will use those expanded hours to move more cargo off the docks so ships can come to shore faster. Walmart, UPS, FedEx, Samsung, Home Depot, and Target are using more off-peak and nighttime hours to increase throughput. These commitments will move more goods faster, including toys, just in case you were wondering, appliances, my kids are, and furniture that Americans purchased online or at their local small businesses, and parts that are sent to U.S. factories for our workers to assemble into products, which will strengthen the resiliency of our supply chains. It was inevitable, as we've talked about a bit in here, that a lot of our economic challenges, that there would be economic challenges coming out of the pandemic. That is why President Biden has been just as focused on this as he has on the other challenges which he addressed in the American Rescue Plan. These commitments are critical, and obviously we're going to continue to build on it from here. I also wanted to note that earlier today, the President signed H.R. 2278, a bill which gives federal designation to the 1,300-mile September 11th National Memorial Trail. The multi-use trail symbolizes resiliency and character while linking the World Trade Center, the Pentagon, and the Flight 93 Memorial. As the bill notes, this is a trail of remembrance to honor the fallen and keep their memories alive, and is a celebration of our nation's resilience and perseverance since September 11th. Finally, I wanted to note that the FDA issued guidance for the food industry that provides voluntary short-term sodium reduction targets in a wide variety of processed, packaged, and restaurant foods. On average, Americans consume 50% more sodium than recommended, which is linked to high blood pressure and increased risk of heart disease and stroke. And we believe that today's action will lead to a 12% reduction in average sodium intake over the next 2.5 years, making this a critical step forward. Josh, why don't you